All right, I want to talk about money. I want to talk about investing again. Investing, right? So, man, I feel so like blessed, and it's not because it's not because like that, like I know how to make money or anything like that, right? It's not. I work every day, like literally, I work like every day. You know what I mean? Like I work for myself though. I don't have to, clock in, clock out, but I'm still accountable for my productivity every day, right? Because I have to uh, do delivery with an app. You know what I mean? So, or multiple apps. But the concept of investing, right? Like, I feel blessed for, you know, allowing myself to learn about how to trade stocks, right? Um, Back in, I said like 2013, all the way up till, even till now, right? But like, those little trades that I do just to try to win or whatnot, try to beat the market, right? They were like the cornerstone or the keystone to like becoming knowledgeable about like how to how to save and how to like grow money. You know what I mean? Like um nowadays I don't really trade that much anymore, but like I'm confident when I put my money aside, it it grows, right? It doesn't have to grow fast, right? Um and like for people to say that, oh, you need a lot of money, right, to invest, you really don't, not nowadays. You know what I mean? Like if you put like a couple bucks aside here and there, like I I use an app that rounds up my transaction to the dollar, and that goes into my investments. You know what I mean? So literally pennies. You know what I mean? Like, but that that's how it is, right? Like that's what investing is. You know what I mean? Like, and the market fluctuates, but because like there's mechanism in the trading platforms for it to for it to safeguard every situation, right? You can actually beat the market by by a few percentage here and there. You know what I mean? Like, and overall, you shouldn't be able to to dip so low where you feel like you're so recessed or in recession with your investment that you feel like it's gambling or you feel like you're losing to the market. You know what I mean? Like even during tough times, right? So I was glad I started earlier before like COVID and stuff, right? Where the market actually crashed and where everyone's like, you know, was down on down and out and don't understand um how to recover or what to do for work or how to like um survive, like inflation or whatnot, right? Like I manage and navigate uh through it like you know like a soldier. You feel me? Like because I was prepared. Um, and like trust me, dude. I'm pretty much first generation. You know what I mean? My parents, my siblings, we all came here, you know, to the United States, and I was super young age, like like I mean, I started kindergarten and everything. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, and I like, was able to learn and assimilate it and whatnot. And all I'm saying is this, right? Like, it's the little things you do every day. You know what I mean? It's not. You don't have to be a genius to learn things. You feel me? Like, you just gotta get started. And you don't need a lot of money. Like, there's nothing you can't do for free right now. You know what I mean? Like, we're in the age where practically everything you start off with is a free trial. You know what I mean? And you go from there. You feel me? Like, so there's literally no excuses. You know what I mean? Like, and I just wanted to give that information out. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Like, literally, anyone can do it. Trust me. You feel me? Like, it's not a gimmick. Everyone always thinks something is a gimmick or shooting someone else down or whatever, right? You know what I mean? Like, if anything, I'm known as the enabler. You feel me? And I get the guilt trip for being super positive about everything, right? Like, or encouraging people to to do things where what I mean, like literally someone else is saying that it's impossible. You feel me? And it's not the language of someone that that's practically um, opportunistic, right? I'm not opportunistic. I'm not over here encouraging people to follow me or anything like that, right? I'm just saying, look, you know what I mean? Like, challenge yourself. You feel me? Challenge yourself. You can do it. You know what I mean? Like, um, and yeah, like, and like everything comes back full circle, right? So even if you lose it all, you know what I mean? Like, or whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, just like you start something, you learn from it, right? It comes back around, you reuse that knowledge, right? And like that knowledge will become important somewhere. You know what I mean? That's what education is. You have to fail. You feel me? Like, um, yeah, you know what I mean? That's I mean, I mean that's just my wisdom. You feel me? Like, and trust me, a lot of people are older than me, right? And I'm older already. You know what I mean? I'm 44. Like, but like, you see all these guys that's doing things where you're just like, man, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, they're rich already. No, they're not. You know what I mean? They just have a stronger foundation, bigger belief system. You know what I mean? Maybe they got more support, better more support. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe someone less fortunate is not gonna have a mentorship for for those reasons, right? You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, man, just my 2 cents. Go ahead and tap the follow, man. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, like, I'm just here, just throwing out, wisdoms. You know what I mean? That I've picked up throughout my experiences with life. You feel me? Have a good day. Peace.